Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here, coming to you from Los Angeles at Pierce Brothers Westwood Memorial Park. It's a cemetery in the middle of buildings. In fact, you wouldn't even know this cemetery exists. It's kind of hidden behind these little skyscraper areas, some condos over here, but this well-manicured cemetery of the stars is hidden here in the shade of Los Angeles buildings. And who's with me today?
Hi.
It's Beth Vandal right here, all the way from Florida. What is she doing here? Shh.
Shh.
No one knows. She's here for something that she's going to tell you about maybe later at some other point, but we're not going to let you know in this vlog. We want to show you something amazing out here among these crypts and graves of the celebrities. There's a lot of famous people out here. In fact, Betty Page, she just took a picture of the Betty Page grave over there. Also over there is Merv Griffin, a famous talk show legend, guy that created pretty much every talk show, not talk show, what am I thinking? What are they called? Game shows.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield over there. Game shows, not talk shows. Merv Griffin, the game show king, right over there. Rodney Dangerfield. A lot of people out here. In fact, Don Knotts, the famous Don Knotts, is buried right down there. Has a pretty awesome gravestone. I keep looking at this crow up there. But the one grave I wanted to show you is a very interesting story. Marilyn Monroe. You know who Marilyn Monroe is?
I have no idea.
You've never heard of her. Look, there's another crow. Marilyn Monroe is actually buried right here in one of these crypts. There's an interesting story about Marilyn Monroe's grave. I'm going to tell you momentarily, so don't get excited. Get excited or don't get excited. Get excited right over here. Look. Marilyn Monroe is buried right there.
Let's go look at it.
In fact, look at this. In remembrance of Marilyn Monroe, from her many fans, people have put this little bench.
Do you think they made it for her?
They didn't make it. They just donated it here that you could sit on. In fact, we have a taxi coming in here. Someone else is coming in to look at the Marilyn Monroe. I can't even talk, I'm getting choked up. The Marilyn Monroe crypt right here. People have actually kissed the crypt. Look at this.
Ooh.
People have actually kissed it.
Are you going to kiss it?
Are these males or female lips?
It could be both.
It could be both. I've
That
never
one.
actually worn lipstick. Do you have any lipstick
I
on
don't
you?
think I have any, but you should definitely kiss it.
So 1962. Somebody else here. We're gonna go over here and talk for a bit while these people pay their respects. We don't want to interrupt those people paying their respects to Marilyn Monroe. So basically, the story I wanted to tell you about Marilyn Monroe is this. The crypt above Marilyn, come over here, I'm going to tell this to you too. The crypt above Marilyn's crypt. The guy that actually owns that, his wife, buried the man on top of Marilyn Monroe, upside down, in an homage. They call him the man with the permanent, eternal smile. Because he's on top of Marilyn Monroe. I don't have to explain to you what that means
He's being naughty.
in the biblical way. He knows Marilyn Monroe through eternity. But the interesting thing about the story, about the crypt, right over there, is the woman, the wife of the man who died is now upside down, decided, I'm going to make some money. She put the crypt spot right over there up on eBay. And from what I heard, Hugh Hefner, I think he owns the Playboy Mansion, Hugh Hefner,
Yeah,
that legendary Hugh Hefner, the guy that always wears the jacket with the pipe, he has actually bought the space right above Marilyn Monroe. And he is going to be buried above Marilyn Monroe when Hugh Hefner
Squeeze his way
passes.
in there.
He's going to squeeze his way in for eternity. So he's going to bump out the old guy.
Where's the old
that's
guy
in
going to
there.
go?
I don't know. He's going to be moved to another spot, probably not even in the cemetery, probably to a lesser cemetery. I'm not really sure. This guy, this taxi driver,
He knows.
fancies himself as a bit of a Marilyn Monroe aficionado, and he's over there explaining to those tourists what exactly the legend of the upside down crypt is. All right, let's go back over there. Let's go back over there. This is actually really cool. Marilyn Monroe It's right over here. Look. Marilyn Monroe passed away in 1962. In 1954, she was divorced from Joe DiMaggio, the famous baseball player. Joe DiMaggio was actually going to be buried right here, but decided, I don't want to be buried next to her because now she's my ex-wife. So he sold his crypt to this gentleman, Richard Poncher. The wife buried him upside down, like I was telling you earlier. So right there, there is a dead body upside down, flip-flopped on top of Marilyn Monroe's corpse.
Having a good time.
He is. That's why they call him the man with the eternal smile. I don't know if he's really smiling. There's no way to tell. You can't see through those walls like Superman.
But I would assume.
I'm going to assume I would be smiling. Would you be smiling? Would you think Marilyn is smiling up at this guy? No. He's got an eternal smile. We should just name her. We should name her the woman with the eternal frown. Who is this guy?
What?
Right there. You have any lipstick on you?
No, I don't.
Man.
But you should
If I had some-
definitely kiss it.
All right, here, you get
There.
this. Get the angle from over there.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh yeah. I don't know if I got that.
You should kiss Richard Poncher.
I don't think I want to kiss Richard.
Kiss Richard Poncher.
Ew.
The biggest.
Ew.
I don't know what word to describe him that's family
Which way is he
friendly.
facing?
I don't know, but he's 1 in a million. Freddie. Okay, anyway, just
All right,
kiss him.
Freddie.
Wait a second. His face would be here.
Are you sure?
I'm hoping. His face would be here. Give him a little. Give Richard a little kiss.
I'd rather kiss her.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Wait.
Okay.
That's good. Now she has an eternal smile and an eternal lip fungus.